Namaskara. A very good afternoon to each and every one. I welcome you all to International Film Festival of India 54. Today we are here for the press conference of this movie Aaraariraro, organized by Press Information Bureau. Aaraariraro is a beautiful Kannada movie which got released in the year 2023. At IFFI, it was screened under Indian Panorama Features section. I'm extremely pleased to welcome the director of the movie, Mr. Sandeep, who is right here, and also the actor of the movie, Prasanna Shetty. I welcome you both. Thank you so much for joining us here today. I also welcome all the media personnel who are present over here and all the viewers who are joining us through various online platforms. Before we walk and talk the movie, can I please request for the play of the trailer? Chelsea, trailer please. All right, to brief you all about the story, it's a story of a thief who accidentally meets a old bedridden lady in an old mansion when he sneaks into stealing. But soon, with prolonged efforts, he realizes she cannot speak and she's left under the monitor of irresponsible nurse. So, having his chance, he decides not to loot the house at once, but to do it in installments of 3 months. But during this time, there is an emotional entanglement between these two individuals. What happens next? It's not to be told, but only to be watched. So, firstly, congratulations to both of you. The movie has a great reception here at IFFI even today. I just heard a girl came out sobbing and she continued to sob for 15 minutes, and it took a lot of effort for both of them to console her. That is the kind of impact, emotional impact the movie has created. Firstly, let me go to the director for opening remarks. How do you feel when you get such a reaction out of a movie? Mike. Is the light on? Go a little closer, please. Huh.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Say someone comes to us like we say, sobbing, crying, and we go out of words, and yes. And what happened now? I went out of words. I didn't know what to console her or talk nice about my movie. I was kind of trying to understand how the situation has to be, kept. I mean, she has to be managed.
Right. Prasanna Shetty, when you saw the reaction, when you saw people loving the movie, what was your reaction like? Your opening remarks on the movie?
First of all, Elrigu Namaskara. I'm from Kannada, so I just want to start with Kannada. Being very honest, we screened this in a couple of forums, couple of platforms. There also we got similar reactions where this movie tells about the human values. So many people got connected very easily, and we saw many such reactions. So today it was not a new thing for me, but yeah, emotionally, because even I lost my dad, so automatically you get connected to that when somebody is crying. That's the power of the film.
Yes. Yeah, the movie also talks about mother sentiment, which is universal, which is just beyond words. But it talks in a very unique way. My question is to the director. How did you get this unique storyline? It's uncannily unique.
See, there are two ways of expressing our emotions, through talks and through expressions. So I thought, if you're very expressive, talks are not relevant or talks are not needed. So that's how that's how I speak to my child, my mother, So I thought, I'm an emotional person. I cry very easily. So I thought, why not? And we got a person uh, Veena Kamath, her name is. She's 75 years old, and she literally, I could see that expression talking. So I thought, let's go with this. And this is the plot. In the moment we started with story, I wanted someone very expressive. In the same time, we don't feel that there is a lack of speech here.
Absolutely.
This is what I wanted, and it happened the way I wanted.
Right. Silence is more eloquent than the speech itself. My question to Prasanna is, you have acted in many other movies. This was your first full-fledged movie wherein you are screened as an actor. You are screened as a main protagonist. How was it like, and what was the homework that you did?
Obviously, it's an amazing experience for me because in the same platform, many of the film got screened previously, and I was a junior artist over there. And many places like I didn't attend only. This is my first IFFI, but my films had come where I played 1 minute, 2 minutes roles and all. But when I got this project, being very honest, that is like a totally opposite to the way I am. So there was a lot of homework required. So what I thought when the director narrated me the first line, from that process to till the film released, I was in that process. Even the writing each dialogue, I was with the director, I was with the screenwriter, and that's why like I am able to get that character and I'm able to manage that character. So that's the
Absolutely.
reason.
Absolutely. You've done a splendid job that shows up very well on the screen. I wish you all the very best.
Thank you so much.
Also, now I'm keeping the floor open for the questions. Questions, please.
So my question is for the director. So in this movie, there's an underlying streak of optimism that even people who have somehow lost their way or are in a socially bad kind of an activity, they're involving in antisocial activity, even they can be brought back to the right values. So, sir, are you an optimist, and do you really feel that there is power in human connection or love to change a person who has decided to engage in an activity which is theft in the movie?
So you have answer in your question. Yes, I am an optimistic person, and I do believe in basic human dignity. If one can understand and respect the basic human dignities, the disparity will just go out of the world. And this movie is talking about two people who are insignificant in the both lives. They're insignificant. Otherwise, no one would have cared for them. And they, that's what happened. The person, Prasanna, he is an insignificant. His friend kind of he harasses him to get more money. And old lady, of course, yes, she's bedridden. So when two people of similar situation, when they meet, and moreover, Prasanna wouldn't have seen his mother, and that lady wouldn't have seen her son carrying her. So yes, I'm an optimistic, and I think everyone should be.
Thank you, sir.
That
Yeah.
one impact is after this film, right? That lady, she connected to me so much.
Yeah.
Every like a weekly once or twice she will call me.
Even now,
Yesterday also
yes,
she called me, and we have that bonding which is, I don't know how to explain that,
Yeah.
but that bonding built. So I feel like
Yeah.
that's the magic of the film.
And to add to this, they helped me save money. We never used any glycerin.
Yeah,
They cried
it
on
was-
the set.
It was not
They
used.
yes,
got
literally cried.
Lot of like there was lot of connection, and in her personal life also there may be something like which is connecting. Maybe because of that reason it. And one thing, if you observe here, the people who watch the movie, they might not noticed or noticed, I don't know. There is no name for both the characters.
Any characters, not both.
Any of the characters.
Most
I
of the
mean,
characters. Only two characters have names here.
So the major protagonist character, whatever the mother and son, right? There is no name till the end, and no one questioned that. So that
One more
Was it
thing is
intentional? Was it
yeah,
intentional?
intentional. There are so many things which hidden there. That's maybe it will get unraveled later.
Okay.
Thank you for the question.
Thank you.
Hi, my question is for Prasanna sir. So you mentioned that you were emotionally connected to the film, the director as well. But to you, I would like to ask is how did you prepare yourself for a role like this?
Okay. I don't say like it's a 1 year or 2 year preparation, because I'm a theater artist. A theater name called Sanchari Theater. From there I started my career. It's almost like a 10-12 years of journey. So in theater, like they will start with the basic thing. From there I started. I just want to take my guru's name. Mangalayan is my guru. From there the journey started. And when I got this film or any film, what I do is I will request for the script, or I will interact more with the director, so that I will get to know like what exactly the director is demanding, what exactly he want, like how the character should look. So that's what. And when the script writing started, I told him like I want to sit with the, when you write I want to sit. So I was sitting with them whenever they write. I want to imagine myself, and once we are ready to the shoot, okay, at that time I was feeling like literally like it's not Prasanna, or it's that person like who's playing that character. So that's how. And that almost like that shooting days also, I was managing with my car only. Like I was sleeping there. That was my caravan, because it's a small canvas, and we have to we have to do it in with that restricted budget or a timeline. So that was the main challenging part. So I don't want to distract. So I didn't accept any other thing. So this 2 years I was like meant for this. So this is why the character came out like that. So after the movie also I was feeling something is missing. This is what happened.
So, I'm Suresh here from online media. And my question is, how do you plan to take the movie to other film fests in India, and how do you plan to go for the International Film Festival from after your show here?
This movie is Tamil. I mean, I'll come back to the festival part. It's going to be released in Tamil dubbing. Okay, they've already taken. Second thing is, yes, I want to take it to international, festivals. So as of now, I got a message from Chennai International Festival that they have already selected this out from Panorama. That's one thing I got. I would definitely, try understand, because this is my second movie, and the few things I have to learn in terms of how do I get this, product to the next level. I will definitely do that. Plans, of course, yes, I do have plans, but maybe I don't know it's a concrete plan. So let me talk to people who are. No, that that maybe in January or February. That's what they are looking at. So
They started working on
they already
the
started
writings
working.
and all.
Since the movie has
Is it
got very some 30% or 25 to 30% of dialogues, so we are working in a way it should look like a remake movie rather than a dubbed movie, because there is a scope and in this thing for that kind of thing. RR. It's a lullaby. Like that's the way mothers put their kids to sleep. And in this movie, it reverses. A son tries to, make his mother sleep. It's a lullaby.
Sir, in the film, that Mr. Prasanna is shown as like very like his color is totally different from what we see in the movie. So, like how you were able to convince Prasanna to do this character, and how you choose Prasanna will be the right person to do this character.
Okay. So I'll start how it all. I'll start how it all started. Like Prasanna was in the team from the very beginning. Like the way he said, like from the one-liner started. So as and when, I was not very sure that Prasanna will do the main lead, or even Prasanna was not also very sure. As and when story developed, so I somehow felt that Prasanna is more connected to the story than anyone else. I asked Prasanna, "Will you take it up?" He said, "Yes, I'll do." That's how it happened. Once someone comes and takes the ownership, I'll be like, I know what I can expect from him and how I can mold him. So he said, "Yes, he'll do it." The moment he said, "Yes," I found that the solid response and stern response saying that he can do it. That's it. That was enough for me.
By the way, I don't reject any stories. If somebody is coming, please, you're always welcome. So if something is good, even though it is a 10 minutes, 15 minutes, there is a weightage for the character. Definitely, I will do that. I don't have any barrier like I want to do only hero, only villain, only a small role. No, not like that. If there is a weightage for the character, and if that character is saying something, and it may impact on others' life, definitely I don't have any restriction that I don't want to do it, and I don't do that. I will. And thank you so much for this question.
Thank you.
I have to make a mention of one more thing. This movie is produced by a production house called TMT Productions. This is a social business enterprise. Means they are not looking for any profit out of this. And this social business concept is inspired by Nobel Prize winner Professor Muhammad Yunus' concept of social business. So they have been like, and they since someone they, like, when our producers, they never wanted, they don't want any profit out of this. I mean, they're very clear. If something comes out of this movie, I will be given one more project so that we can give employment other people. So I would like to stress on this as well, and I would like to thank my producers, Madam Vinita Reddy, Vijita Subbaya, Suresh Kodiyalli Krishna, and Nitya Reddy, and because of them we could do this movie, and very thankful to them as well.
Even they are like, they never questioned us on anything or putting us stress or nothing, because we are glad like we got such a production house, because as I told, like when I wrote the first line, we don't know like who's going to produce, but they liked it and they pushed us, and thanks for
It's
them.
because of them we could do this.
Yeah.
And they're very selfless people, and they don't, even now I get a call saying that don't worry about the money part of that, and if it comes up, don't worry, but keep your good work going.
I have one more question. I got curious with what you said. So, do you have any other storylines which are cooking in your mind as of now that you would like to see on screen someday?
I have, I think, 65 to 70 stories already cooked up. So
Ready to be served.
yes, I will definitely see. I was in IT industry for a good 20 years. So, but I realized that my strength is not, is something else. I'm a born storyteller. So that's the reason I was like, I could not continue with my job. I quit my job, even though financial stability is not there, but still I want to go ahead with this field only.
Prasanna, if you don't mind answering one more question. In the beginning, you said that you suffered a loss of your father in your personal life.
Yeah.
And you referenced that in the preparation of the role. So, how did you connect going through that grief, that loss?
No,
with,
not for that movie. Especially the girl was crying, right?
Okay.
The one who watched the film now, she said like she lost her mother 4 months back, and when she said that, immediately I got connected. My dad passed away in 4 years back. Sorry, 6 years back. So then somewhere like if the emotions are same, like
He could
if
feel
somebody is crying, like
he could feel her feelings, in fact.
Yeah, that's it. For movie, no.
And
It is like
and one more thing
preparation.
is like this movie does not preach anything to anyone, and this movie has got lots of lighter moments as well. So generally, what happened so far, like we after audience after coming out of this movie, they start talking about how we should take care of mothers and all. So somewhere the people who watch this feedback, they feel like this movie must be a movie where the lots of preachings are going. People who have seen the movie, they know it. We never did that. We never did a single word saying that. We never shown people as bad or right also. It's purely it's an open movie concept. I would like to say this as well. Thanks.
Thank you.
Right. Sandeep, sir, I have another question to you. I know you have directed another movie called Nandana Vanadol in the year 2019 and many more short movies. So, how have you evolved as a director after being in the IT industry for 20 long years? How has the evolution been? And what refinement were you able to bring in this particular movie after such experience?
I don't believe in theory. I just jump into practicality. That's what happened. I just jumped in. So yes, as and when we work, we get experienced.
Right.
Yes, there's a huge difference between what I've done in 2019, what we have served just now. But my learning will not stop. Every project I took, I learned from that.
Right.
That's when you have something doing practically, pragmatic implementation, taught me more than anything else. That was cool. My Nandana was it's my university. I learned a lot from that. Extreme lot. And even now I'm learning a lot from Aaraariraro as well. That was a teaching process. I still take up till I die. I think we'll have things to learn.
Very well said, sir.
Sir,
Thank you. Yes,
Just
please.
extension to a question. You told you were an IT, and India has a big opportunity in animation and special effect. And Bangalore being the hub of IT, you think you would be able to contribute something? Even I come from Bangalore. I do my technology work at Bangalore and my finance and research work in Mumbai.
Okay.
AI and all that. Would you think you will be able to contribute and to the global markets from
Yeah. So
with the technology and
yes,
background?
Yes.
Yeah.
See, I can think in terms of technology, but I cannot do it because I've come very far from there. But I would like to have a platform similar to Studio Binder kind of thing. This is how I'm looking. There's a platform where you have all the, screenplay, everything is getting done. Those kind of things. Yeah, technically, yes. My technical is not, slept. It's still awake. But I would like to have a platform where there's so many works so many works happen in industry where that can be automated. Yes. Please, no, I have all the time for that. Thank you for. Yes.
When you see AI in the future, and do you plan to use AI in your next future films?
I will never do that. AI. See, but I would say automation. Of course, yes. There are few works which can be automated. Of course, yes. But when it comes to the creative implementation of certain things, I feel it should come from here. And yeah, AI. I don't think AI can get in here, but people are trying. I don't think I will. That does not mean that my movies will look technically deprived. It will not happen because I know what AI can do and how I can meet that expectations. I don't think I have answered your question.
Where budget of your film, please, and where the major chunk of your budget went?
My producer said not to talk about this. Anyways, I'll tell you. No, it's a humble project. Okay, it is around it's less than 50 lakhs, maybe somewhere 40 to 50. Second thing, and we major. Yeah, and actually because of Corona, otherwise we would have done it in still lesser price. And major part of money went. It's all calculated. We knew how much when, and we shot only for 16 days. Everything was planned. And there is no surprises for. We never had any surprise, so we knew it, and this is how it's going to be. That's what, and good to be a low profile, insignificant team where we can just put everything into that so that we can come out with something. This is what happened with us. So yes, sir.
Do you think AI will kill the creativity?
Sir, it's how we use it, right? It's how we use it. If you use AI to enhance your creativity, yes, of course it will not kill. But if you use AI to create a creativity, then the human interaction is lost, right? Then you can give AI and let everything happen from that. It has to enhance the whatever, right? It should be a next level. That's what I feel.
Right. I have one other question to Prasanna. The movie is creating a huge emotional impact in audience. I'm sure it has created a lot in your personal life as well. I want to know what was Prasanna before Aaraariraro and what is Prasanna after Aaraariraro.
Yeah, it's a very difficult question.
He added his father's name after the movie. Yes.
That's very
So actually, before I was like searching for. I was a person like searching for badly desperate to do something new. Okay, so every time whatever I got, it's all like usual characters and. But this movie, especially this movie, is like, as he said, like his first film is in university, and here also this is a kind of like a school for me where I learned so many things by myself. I created all the small minute things, and I can see that like what this 10 years of journey or that practice, how it worked and how it helped me. So after this RRR also, so Prasanna will be same only. So I will do the good films like whatever I get. And nothing going to change as a person.
So
thank you.
one question here.
Yes.
Dear director, you are very humble. and you just identified yourself as a storyteller through your film, and we also identified you as a storyteller. So you have a rich heritage about Kannada literature. I think so. Huh?
Yes, sir.
So I want to know how it has been inspired, but you have been inspired by them. Because you are just telling the I am like storytelling.
Yeah, sir. Actually, of course, yes. I have the release for this movie as well. I have the personals. So Kannada and my mother tongue is Tulu. I'm from. So we treat kids very preciously, irrespective of whatever you are. Especially from in my place. I mean, we both belong to same place. In fact, so we treat kids very respectfully. You can find it in across everything. Even everyone. I would say everyone will treat their kids very respectfully. That's what humbles us. I mean, I call my kid with respect. I don't call her like singular. I don't call. I'll just Nivu. So this if you I don't know if you most of the I can't say anything about people who are not from my region Karnataka, but here Karnataka we are very humbled. We try to give more space, more respect to someone who comes and talks to her. Maybe this has influenced me as well as Prasanna. And literature, yes, it's a very rich literature, and I love Kannada, and I think I'm very strong in Kannada. I'm very strong in Kannada. So I don't think that I answered your question, sir, but this is what I could tell you at this point of time.
So this is my question from Sandeep. Sir, I was curious that the trailer was only about a 10 or 15 seconds duration. Is it like intentionally it was kept like that?
Yeah,
or?
it was like
And-
we did not want. Sorry, did I
And
continue?
so one more question is whether you are planning any films on Tulu language.
Are you a Tulu speaking guy? No. Okay. Okay. See, we have lots of people from Tulu. I mean, Tulu speaking belt. Rishabh Shetty is from coastal. Rakshi Shetty is from coastal. There's so many things. I'll answer your first question about the trailer. I wanted it to be like that only. I wanted it to be speechless. One thing. Second thing is something which will connect emotionally. And same way, people should not come to know what's happening there. When I was asked to give 60 seconds trailer here, that was the first thing I thought, because that is a scene I liked a lot. In our side, people use feathers to not clear the ears to get some enjoyment, itching, to get rid of the itching, and it's an amazing feeling. You try it. You should try it. You try it. I do it. Amazing feeling. So that is what we wanted to. Second thing is about Tulu language. I have no answer to this. Sorry, I don't have no answer to this. Yes, my mother tongue, yes, I want to do something there, but it's a very limited industry, and I don't know. I definitely will let you know, sir, if I'm doing something. Definitely, but that language is very beautiful. Tulu is a very beautiful language. Very beautiful language. It's like music. It's like we laugh 80% of our life. You can have best of best humorous jokes in Tulu. Beautiful it is. If you come to Mangalore, no, you can see 80% of people laughing 80% of the time, which you can't see anywhere else. I can promise you this. Please visit Mangalore once and you'll come to know.
Right. Prasanna, I have another question to you. This movie, of course, was screened in Karnataka first, and then it went to Bengaluru International Film Festival as well, right?
Yeah.
And now it's at IFFI. How different do you find the reception at IFFI? How are you finding yourself at IFFI here?
Yeah, let me hear. First, it got selected for Bangalore International Film Festival, which we never expected. All of a sudden, we saw a message and all. And obviously, it's our hometown, Bangalore, and there it was a good treatment when it started, and it was a new thing for us. Okay, and after that, we released the film. Because it's a small canvas, as I said, it was very difficult for us to pull the people to the theater. So we literally begged people to watch our film, and so that we can at least showcase our film to few people. And it went till almost like a 1 week. It was in theater, and there actually a medium reaction. I mean, very good reaction is very good, but we could manage to really only few people watched it. And here this is like this one, like I never expected like if we will be like this. Okay, yesterday I was calling my home and I was telling like it's like big jatre.
Yeah.
I mean, big festival. When I saw that, like we reached afternoon yesterday, and I told director I will go and visit and come once. And I was shocked seeing like everyone like a dancing, everyone full lights and all. It was an amazing platform. Then I told like I don't want to waste a single time, and I was there till 12 o'clock yesterday here, just roaming here. So these kind of platforms much required for the newcomers, because in the theater it is very difficult to pull people. At least here the filmmakers are coming by their own and they are watching it, and it helps the people, newcomers, to grow also. So these kind of platforms should be there, and thank you IFFI for choosing our film, especially from Kannada. 2 films, one is Kantara, that's one of the super duper hit, and our film along with Kantara. So we are really happy for that, and thanks to IFFI.
Sure, that speaks in volumes that the movie is wonderful, and it was too good to have conversation with you both. If there are no further questions, we'll call it a wrap. And I congratulate to both of you again on the movie, wishing you both all the very best in all your future cinematic journey, all your endeavors. Thank you very much to everyone.
Thank you.
Thanks
Thank
a
you very
lot.
much. Thank
Thanks a
you.
lot.